This is the part where you get to create your own signature coaching. And this is, of course, applicable. All right, this is the fun part. This is the part where you get to create your own signature coaching. And this is, of course, applicable for those who are starting off for the first time and are in the process of creating that which is going to be unique to them and to their services. If you already have a practice that you have running that is successfully leading people already into their outcomes and into their success, please still take time to review the process, because it can give you the opportunity to better define your own process, but also it can help you to add or implement or modify to help you even more into scaling and creating the kind of business that is not just changing lives, but can also help you create more abundance. Take time to look at the PDF that's attached in this section and go ahead and complete the steps and the exercises necessary to help you get clarity and help you identify the program that is going to be led by you. When you're completed the PDF, please go ahead and return to the next video, which will help you better understand and draft the language necessary so that people can understand what is unique to you and your services and your signature program. Now that you've completed the signature program exercise, I want to help you to identify a name that you can go ahead and use for your marketing, and also just to help people identify your type of coaching. There's a lot of people that tend to use their name as their signature program. If this is your first time leading a business in coaching, or if you have not yet created the momentum or the following that has at least a minimum of 10,000 followers or 10,000 people engaging with your business, I would encourage you to create a name that helps people understand the outcome you lead them into. And what does that mean? So for example, if you are a spiritual life coach that helps with business, go ahead and find a name or a title that helps people to understand very quickly that you are this type of coach. A spiritual life coach that helps create success in business and in life. Find a signature name or title that helps people to really understand the outcome that you will create for them if they work with you. The reason that is very important and also is going to be very helpful with your marketing, because people are going to be able to know, this is the person I go to create this now. This is the person I go to help me align to this intention. It helps people to be able to very easily say yes to what you have to offer them and the outcome that you know you'll be able to lead them into. If you use your name, not everybody's going to understand or know what you're about. So by creating a title or a name that captivates people and drives their desire into what it is that they're wanting, or a title or a name that helps them to understand that you are the coach to help them out of their pain, out of their struggle, or out of a specific situation, it helps them to very easily lean into working with you and hiring you. When a name is given, like for example, if your name was Jane Doe, if you market your name Jane Doe and your signature program as Jane Doe, people are not going to be available into understanding and knowing what exactly it is that you do unless they take time to read further. Which again, if you have already established a history, a business, that people already know what it is you offer, it's very easy to market to that and use your name. But again, if it's your first time, when they read your name, they may quickly overlook or not take the time necessary to learn more about your services that go beyond your name. I hope that is helpful, and I trust that it's going to better support you, create a marketing strategy and a marketing approach that is going to help people know that you are the coach for this, that you are the person that they need to hire to lead them into the success and the outcome that is wanted and desired by them. All right, so this is an intro to the meditation of connecting to your ideal client. The intention of the meditation is to help you to intuitively, energetically tap into getting guidance and clarity about what your client looks like, meaning like what are their likes, what are their dislikes, what are their struggles, what are their fears, what are they moving forward with, what are they trying to create, what are the emotions that they're craving. This is a way for you to just tap into that intuitive awareness, that higher understanding, into what else you can know, better understand about your ideal client that goes beyond the logic. This is where you engage your soul, and you're also tapping into the soul of that client, that ideal client, so that you can better communicate, so that you can better energetically broadcast, right? The intention, the invitation for them to find you. And it also helps you just deliver yourself a little more uniquely than other coaches. And what does that mean? Is that typically we really use the logic, right? We use research, we use things that we've experienced in our past to help us determine and identify, okay, these are the struggles, these are what my ideal clients are looking for. In this meditation, we're just going to go a little more creative. We're going to go ahead and lead from that soul's perspective, that part of us that really can see more than just the now. They can see more than just the logic. It can know and own what can help you call forth with more grace and ease the ideal client, but also what can help you be of more service to a person. You know, what kind of person can show up to your coaching and actually get impacted in a very productive, efficient, and transformative way, right? A person who can be willing, ready, and able to really receive the gift that you'll be offering. And, you know, because I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of, you know, businesses and people who own their own business and coaches, I know sometimes ideal clients, for some people, it's focused on, okay, I want to go ahead and find a person who's willing, ready, and able to invest in me. I want to make sure that it's someone who can benefit from my services and they can invest. But they leave out, I've come to realize, there's several people who leave out an important component. And I want to make sure that as we're connecting to your ideal client, that you are also identifying that, inviting that, and becoming aware of that. That you want to invite those kind of ideal clients. You know, they're ready to invest, they have the time, they can be impacted by your services, but you're also inviting a client that you actually enjoy spending time with. And you want to invite the kind of client, the kind of person that you can lead through coaching who also feels good to you when you're working with them. And if you've done coaching before, or, you know, just in general, working with people, there are people who are going to cross our path, and they will cross your path in business that you're like, oh, I'm grateful that I can coach them, but they're just a little more challenging, and I hate labeling it that, but let's go ahead and use that label for right now as we're trying to understand what we're communicating here, is that there are some people that ideally you don't want to be working with. It's not because you can't help them, but they're not, there's going to be conflict because of personality. Your personality is different than theirs. And there's just many different other areas that aren't necessarily the ideal. So, and it doesn't mean you can't do that. But the intention of the meditation that we're doing today is to really help you call in, understand, and gain insights into an ideal client that is ideal all the way around. We know that they're ready, willing, and able to invest, that they can benefit from your services, your gifts, your coaching, your guidance, but also they're people you enjoy working with, that you look forward to sitting down, connecting with, and sharing support and guidance. You actually enjoy the interaction. You enjoy the conversation. You really enjoy leading them through their challenges into their success. They're people you really crave to be more present with. And the gift of that is that when you feel that with a client, what can come through you, what can come from you, can be delivered in a much more impactful way and received by them in a much more impactful way than that if that wasn't part of the exchange. And it's not that you're not meant to help everybody, but everybody is really meant to be helped by someone, right? We all help each other, just like I'm meant to be helped by some people, and as much as you're meant to be helped by some people. And it's about inviting that the ideal people that you can support in a way where you both can be amplified from the exchange align, that those are the type of ideal clients you want to align in your path. All right, so I hope and trust that makes sense. And before you do start the meditation, I'm going to give you a quick exercise for you to journal with. And that would be if you can go ahead and identify consciously those things that you feel you would like to see as part of your client, like personality traits, ideals about the kind of person you'd like to work with. One of the things that I'm very intentional is that I am calling forth clients who are really ready. They're ready to be coached, right? They're not going to be resisting me. They're not going to be in that state of questioning or doubting, that they're ready. They're willing, ready, and able to receive support. They're ready, willing, and ready to be guided to the next phase of their evolution. They're ready, willing, and ready to step into success. Because there's a lot of people who will and do reach out for coaching and explore different programs, but that doesn't mean that they're ready. So one of my own ideal elements for an ideal client is that someone who's willing, ready, and able to move forward and commit. And I would recommend that be one of the things that's included in your list. So again, take time to journal. What are some of the qualities, personalities, and things that you are inviting to be part of your ideal client? And once you get that completed, then you can go ahead and begin the meditation that is attached with this part of the course. All right, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you at the other side. Enjoy.